Well, from Diner to Mad About You to Aliens and Beverly Hills Cop and Crazy People and Stranger Things, Paul Reiser has devoted a huge part of his life to entertaining audiences pretty much nonstop. The comedian and actor and author and musician will be at Buff State's Performing Arts Center with his Big Font comedy tour tonight. But first, he is right here on Most Buffalo, and it's such a treat.
It is an honor to be here. And anybody who wants to come to the show, I'm going to say, get dressed now.
Do it.
It's like in a minute.
Get ready.
I'm losing time being here, but it's lovely to be here on St. Patrick's Day, of all places.
Yes, and in Buffalo, of all places.
Why not?
As well. I love the name of the tour, first of all, Big Font, because I'm someone, as is Maria, we talk about it all the time, that we're constantly searching for
Making that font bigger.
Yes,
I
right
was
here.
I was on my way to a show. A friend of mine was coming with me, and I had my set list in my 48 font. He said, "What is wrong with you?" I said, "I'm not young." And he said, "You should call it the Big Font Tour." I went, "That's exactly what it should be, the Big Font Tour." And if you notice, the words Big Font are in big font to help you.
How do you describe this show?
Here's what I say. If you've seen Cirque du Soleil, this is the opposite.
Just with fire.
Yeah, just like if you like that, I'm going to tell you you're going to be disappointed. There's no jumping, no acrobatics, but it'll be funny. And you don't have to think. There's nothing too challenging in the show. That's what I love about stand-up. They just come, they sit there, we laugh, I talk, they laugh, and then we all go home. It's very simple.
This is fun for you.
I have such a great time.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody said, "Why are you going?" I said, "Because I like it. I need to get out of the house, I've been told."
It's time.
It's time. And when I started, that's all I wanted to do. I wanted to be a comedian. And then things happened, and I got very lucky, and things worked out, and I did TV. And it wasn't until recently that I got back to doing stand-up, but I love it. It's my first love. It's just great to be out. And it's great to be back in the New York area. Things are funnier in New York. I don't want to say other places are less funny, but New York, it's like coming home.
We were talking about you went to Binghamton to college, and I heard you tell a great story about seeing Billy Joel there.
Yes.
And watching him.
You did your research.
Well, I love the story because you said that you watched him and said, "I want whatever that is."
Yes.
And that moment of kind of feeling like this is what you wanted to go into, do you think?
Yeah.
You think you got it?
Absolutely. I knew I wasn't going to be Billy Joel, but I remember it was my sophomore year in college, and I was very unclear at 19 or whatever I was, what the future was going to be, which is what 19 and 20 is all about.
Right.
And I remember seeing Billy Joel. What got me, he was great, and he was still kind of on his way up. He hadn't really hit big, but he was wearing a jacket and tie, and that got me. I went, he's taking this job seriously. and it kind of inspired me to go, whatever it is, I want to be on stage. And when I was in high school, college, I was watching George Carlin and Robert Klein and Richard Pryor and those comics. I thought, I want to do that. So now I get to do it, and I get to do it in 3 hours, which I should go shower, shouldn't I?
Well, listen.
I don't know if you can
not?
tell, but I should.
We were joking as we were looking at all of the things that you have done in so many movies and TV shows and things that we love. And I was joking with our producer, Adrian. I said, Paul Reiser must be exhausted.
Oh, I'm exhausted.
It's been going and going and going.
You think this happens by accident? No, I'm exhausted, Kate. Yes, but of all those great things, Stranger Things and The Boys and all these great shows, playing Buffalo State tonight is, to me, where I've always been aiming for. It was all building towards tonight. So no pressure. Again, Buffalo.
Listen, I think it's going to be all right. What do you think is sort of a guiding thread through all of those things? Where it kind of started for you with Diner, and it was that sort of almost accidental audition.
Yes.
For that, and then
it's all
where
accidental.
It is now.
I don't know anybody who has a plan in life that actually worked out. It's just like, oh, I happened to meet this guy, or I met this woman, and that's how we got married. It's like,
right.
There's no rhyme or reason. So years ago, I'd stopped trying to look for a plan and just accepted all these things. I did a show last year called Reboot, which just came at the last minute. I went, well, this is great fun. And same reason I came to Buffalo. My agent said, you want to go to Buffalo? I went, here I go.
Absolutely.
And here we are.
And it's just still good fun.
Exactly. It's terrific fun.
I want to have a conversation with you that I love having with people who are very funny people, and it's a very ridiculous question. So if you were in the situation of being in a court of law,
You already lost me. Go ahead.
who which kind of animal would be your defense attorney and why?
That's a brilliant question, and I get asked this all the time. What are you asking me, Kate? What?
Which animal? Which animal do you think would be best suited to be a defense attorney?
Right.
Your defense attorney.
Right, and this presumes that I already went through the process of thinking of all the attorneys I could have, it should be an animal.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be your best bet.
I'm going to say a dolphin.
Oh.
Let me tell you why. First of all,
I enjoy this so much.
The little flat head, hard to resist. They put the little hole, so you put the quarters in, they keep going. And nobody sees a dolphin and goes, that has to stop. No, you open yourself up to a dolphin. So I would, and they don't speak a lot.
Right.
Yeah.
And
they don't charge much. You throw a smelt and they're good for like a half an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like what
Do
this
that
guy-
again. That's a great. Nicely done.
So they're thinking this guy is fine because look at his attorney.
Exactly. Doesn't it work like that?
Always.
Yes. You slaughtered many people, but the attorney seems so adorable. And
He's fine.
Yeah, he's gonna
Case
be okay.
dismissed.
It's a great question.
It's great to have you here, Paul
Nice to
Reiser.
be here.
We so appreciate it. We want to let you know that the show is tonight at 8.
Yes.
Go to buffalostatepac.org for more information, including how to get tickets.
Yes, and my friend, the opening act is a wonderful singer named Vance Gilbert, and he's going to do a short set, and then I'll come out. But you should get dressed now, is what I would say.
Get ready.
Get ready. See you there. And if you mention that you saw this interview, you get nothing extra, but just the joy.
You get a thank you very much.
You get a thank you, and
From
you
me
all with fond
personally.
memory of us.
Through you. You'll have
Yes.
to thank them for me.
I will.
Paul, thank you. And listen, still ahead, we have our mostly memorable segment, as we always do on Fridays, that is Mad About You Inspired.
Really?